Andre, thank you for taking the time. You have quite the challenge in front of you and quite the opportunity in front of you. December 15th against Jake Paul. This is a fight that is pretty much putting you on the map in front of the boxing public, the mainstream public. Can you please shed some light on how this fight came together and how you were chosen as Jake's next opponent?
I don't know how I was chosen, man. I don't know how they pick me. That's something you gotta ask the promoter, ask the matchmaking, or ask Mike. Um, that question. But I'm just thankful for the opportunity, and I'm here to take it. So, it is what it is.
Absolutely. And what are I'm sure you've seen tape of Jake's fights so far. Um, how would you assess his career as a boxer so far?
Um, he's still learning on the job, and none of us perfect. So, he's still doing what he needs to be doing. And actually he's coming to fight a real boxer. He already fought Tommy, I'm saying? He's a real boxer too. And he's coming to face another real boxer. So hey, he's still doing what he needs to do to come with the ladder.
Hmm. What are some of the weaknesses and strengths you see in him?
Um yeah, I don't really have no comment on that. I mean, because like I said, he's still learning on the job, and he's out there doing what he need to do to fight, to protect
Mhm.
himself, I guess, or whatever.
For fans who have not seen you fight, how would you describe your fighting style and what are some of your strengths?
Um, I don't. That's something other people probably have to say. I mean, and say and describe about me. I'm not really a person that really just look at myself and just describe how I fight. I really just like to adapt to how the other person is fighting, and I just adapt like that. So I'm not just I don't feel like I'm just a one style fighter. I like to mix up and depend on how my opponent is fighting. So
Mhm.
yeah.
Why do you believe this is going to be a cherry pick gone terribly wrong for Jake?
Hey, come December 15th, y'all just got to see, man. Like I said, I'm not really with all the extra talking as far as what I'm gonna do and how when you know what I'm saying, etc. We just got to y'all gonna have to check it out December 15th.
Hmm. And um, you fought 12 times in 10 years. What's been the cause of the inactivity?
Life, man, life. We out here living on a basic job, you know what I'm saying? And you got little kids, 1 year old, 3 year old, and you're living life. You just going with the flow, trying to maintain, taking care of your family, providing as a man supposed to. So, you just doing the boxing. You love boxing. Like I said, like I told the last guy, I played football all my life, so I got into boxing in 2009. So when you're doing boxing, you're doing you're doing it because you love it, but at the same time, you got to take care of your responsibilities at the same time too. So you just do it whenever you can. You got to put your family in your responsibilities first.
Let's
So
take it back all the way to 2009. What caused you to start a career in boxing?
getting out the streets.
Mhm. You said you were playing football as well too. What's your football background like?
Yeah, linebacker, just a linebacker. I played all the way since elementary school, and I always yeah, and from college, and I left from college and started boxing.
Hmm.
From college, when I got out of college, I didn't know what to do from there because I was lost in the sauce, just in the streets, and one of my homeboys, because I was always a fit guy, and one of my homeboys told me. When he seen me, he was like, and well, after I got out of college, I was just been around the house, just being a regular guy, being a nobody. And one of my homeboys was like, man, you starting to look like bad. You need to do something. So they actually woke me up. I mean, I need to start boxing. So, because I was always street fighting and stuff. So I went on here and got my butt in the gym. Moved to Houston. I came from Beaumont, Texas, moved to Houston, and it was everything was just history.
Where'd you play college football at?
College football at Blinn College in Brenham, Texas.
Hmm.
As soon as I left, that's when Cam Newton had came there as soon as I was getting ready to leave.
What what was your preference now that you've been 10 years into boxing? Do you like the football or the boxing better?
Man, I like there's different perks about it. Each one of them. So I like the perks I like about boxing is the discipline part of it. How it builds your discipline up and your character. Football, football just is an exciting sport, just to be on the field and just helping your teammates out and stuff like that. But it was just more fun for football.
Hmm. Do you bring some of that football mentality into the boxing ring as well too?
Well, when I'm just probably working out and stuff like that, but not actually into the ring because it's a whole different atmosphere.
Hmm. Uh, how will a win change the course of your life and career for you and your family?
And I'm not really sure. I mean, only time will tell. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really sure what. I know it can, but I don't know exactly how will it. You know what I'm saying? Affect it, but I know it will though.
This is an 8 round cruiserweight fight. How much do you plan on weighing for the fight?
Probably around like 198, 190. Yeah, no, nothing less than 197, 198.
Gotcha. So there is no catch weight or anything like that. You can weigh whatever you need to is up to the cruiserweight limit.
Yeah, as long as it's under 200 pounds.
Hmm. Do you
Yeah.
plan? You have a big build. Do you plan on bullying Jake? I know some of his fights, fatigue has come into play. Do you plan on using your massive size for your leverage?
Nah, I mean, no, because he's a built guy too. He's built. I'm just probably more ripped as far as on my stomach and stuff like that. But I always had a 6 pack since I was little, so he's a bulk guy too, And I'm just gonna just use my boxing skills on him.
Hmm. With
Yeah,
with Jake, do you have his respect? Does he have your respect as a boxer?
yeah, he got my respect, especially he's calling me out. So of course, yeah,
And you plan on proving it's going to be a cherry pick gone wrong.
yeah, for sure, for sure. But
What for the fans listening? What is the promise you want to make? What is the guarantee you're putting out there?
I don't really have a promise or anything like that. I just want to let people know to make sure you got tuned in for December 15th.